Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. And it's early morning today. Woke up like an hour ago and I was watching a video that discussed the meaning of being an observer, but they didn't really tell you that, hey, this is what being an observer is. It just formed seamlessly into the video. So I was like, okay, let me make a video on explaining what being the observer is, and then how that also ties into meditation, which a lot of people do as a way to kind of guide themselves around the thoughts that they have and free themselves of those thoughts. So let's get right into it. And this is really exciting because I also kind of got a little insight into this as I was like in the shower listening to this video. But being the observer, right? It all comes down to not even just understanding that you're one with God. Like, even if you don't have that understanding, being the observer comes down to knowing that you are here observing all realities that are like placed like this, all right, and you're experiencing them all at once, here and now. And how that ties into meditation is because when you are meditating and you have thoughts and feelings and everything just popping up in your head and you're just like, oh my god, I can't concentrate, which is also a perspective, right? You're not just in the moment, like you think you're unable to like control your feelings and everything, your thoughts and everything. You're deciding and choosing and acknowledging that you can't concentrate, you know. But when you are in those feelings, in those thoughts, and you're just like overwhelmed, you can take a step back and understand that you are the observer of all of those thoughts and all of those feelings and perspectives that are going on in your head while you meditate. So being the observer is not just like you're trying to kind of get above those thoughts where you're not let's say you're not identified with them, you're not feeling so strongly about them, right? It's more understanding that you are one with the Creator. So you are automatically the observer no matter what. Like, you have all of those thoughts, all of those feelings, everything. It's all here, all at once for you to just declare, see, and feel and experience right here, right now. This is you, the observer, one with the Creator. These are all your realities, feelings, thoughts, different perspectives, the good, the bad, the good, the bad, the good, the bad. There's no order. Right? It's just all happening all at once. And then you're here feeling these thoughts, and then you can be like, take a step back, get back up to here, understand that you're an observer, and then choose to just see those thoughts as part of you, a part of all that is, a part of a larger perspective on the fact that you are one with the Creator. There's a quote in the Bible that also came to my mind, and I have it here on Google. I'm gonna read it out loud. Is, you could have no power at all against me unless it were given you from above. Oh my God. So it's talking about you are one with the Christ, right? One with the Lord Jesus Christ. And you are telling those circumstances, those thoughts, those feelings that are not your preference, saying that unless it were given to you from above, right, that it has no power over you. Unless you took a step back and understood that you're the observer and you chose to experience and like put your focus on those thoughts and feelings and acknowledge them and let them, like, you just like, okay, that's what I want to experience. I don't know why you'd want to do that if it's not your preference, right? But we do that not unconsciously, but like without the understanding, right? You think that you're tied to those thoughts, those feelings, those circumstances, when really it's you are tied to it, but it's not. It's in a different meaning. It's a whole different meaning that you are tied, you are one with it, but it doesn't have any power over you, right? You are the one above. You are the one above, observing all of it, and then you can decide where you want to live, because it's all happening here and now. And what you want is most importantly, what you want is here and now. So being the observer, right? Being the observer is looking at all the thoughts, all the feelings, all the circumstances, knowing that you are all that is, that it is a part of you. It has already happened, already happening, already created, already done. But you take a step back and you know that what else is already happening, already done, already created, what you want, what you prefer to see, what you prefer to experience, what you prefer to know. Now, right? Another big thing is like knowing you're the observer, right? Is taking that step back, and you never ever have to beat yourself up about feeling a way, right? Feeling some sort of way in your reality, or really being like, intertwined with it, thinking that you're identifying with it, but you're not really identifying with it anymore, because you know you're the observer. So you're in there, you're feeling bad, like, I can't believe this is happening, blah, blah, blah. You can feel it out. You can absolutely do all that because it's already happened. It's already happening. It's already created. Like that version of you just like, what the heck is going on? I'm in this, I give up, etc. Like that is already happening. So there's nothing to run away from. There's nothing to try to be like, oh my God, how can I escape this? Nah, you can feel like, I hate this. Like this is horrible. This is the worst thing that could possibly happen. I can't believe this is still happening to me. But then you calm down a little bit, right? When you get to that little calming down state, you relax, come back to knowing that you are the observer, one with God, all that is. Take a step back to that understanding, that knowing that reality that is inherently who you are, that is your birthright, that is what you were born with, and take a step back, come back to that understanding. And now you can look at that as a perspective and experience that's already there. It's always going to be there. Nothing I need to do with it. But what I also want is right here, and I'm experiencing that as well. So I get to choose that. And I get to experience that right now and decide to put my focus on that. So when you're meditating, right? When you're meditating, you're not just like sitting back observing all of these thoughts and experiences from like a higher point of view. Yes, you are, but it's like when I would used to meditate, that's what I was trying to do, is trying to get above those thoughts. I was trying to like have my like mind just blank, right? But when you're meditating and you're like seeing all these thoughts and all these feelings, right? You understand that you were just passing through an infinite, like you're always observing an infinite amount of realities, right? And those are thoughts that are just a part of those realities. Like they're just there, right? And then you can absolutely choose to focus on the fact that, hey, I'm the observer. My mind is still. I get to just relax and no thoughts will appear. And even if thoughts do appear, feelings do come through, you know that you just come back to being the observer. Just remember that you are one with God. You're the observer, that they are always passing through. It doesn't mean anything though. It like they have no power over what's above, which is me. That's how you integrate that with meditation, I would say. That's what I'm thinking, because I think you're always meditating, but if you're gonna like sit down and actually meditate, that's what it would be. I could probably dive deeper more into that. I could try meditating a little bit more, but this is huge, guys. This is huge. This is very, very important to know that you are the observer of all the thoughts, all the feelings and everything. You just gotta come back to that, remember it, and know that that is who you truly are. And how do you know that's who you truly are? Come back to the foundational principle that you're one with God. And that's fact. And I think another big fact is that everything is just here and now. Right? Your entire perspective, your life, it's just here and now. There's only now. Right? What you remember, what pops up into your head, you're not really experiencing, like, you're not really remembering your past. It's like it just popped up right now, and like, oh shit, that was my past. When you are just walking around or having a good time, you're not thinking about your past, right? When you're having a great time, you're not thinking about your past. So when it does pop up, it's just here now. Like right now, like in that moment you're having a good time, you're there right now, and your reality is having a blast. That's who you are. You're having a great time. And then when a thought pops up from your past, you think that that is who you are, like that is your past. But no, it's just there's only now, and that thought is popping up. But then you could take a step back, like I said, and you're the observer, that thought is gonna always be there, no matter what. Like that thought and experience of you flying on a horse to fight Zeus, and a thought and experience is always gonna be there. But you get to just take a step back and choose the fact that you can also choose the thought and experience that you want to experience right here, right now. And that is your power. That is the power from above. Deciding that, okay, what I don't prefer, I understand that's all that is, but I choose to experience what I want, which is happening right here, right now, which is this. And this is what I want to experience. Guys, that's all I got for you today. Feeling good about this explanation. I really, really am excited to see how this all unfolds. I really think I have unpacked an understanding that has been years in the making, but it's only right now, right? It's only right now. There's no years in the making. I'm just thinking about that as my past. But then I can take a step back, know that I'm the one with the creator, the observer, and that what I want to know is also here and now. So I can really decide that, hey, this whole time I knew what I was doing. I was creating crazy events. I was creating the life of my dreams. 2 years ago, I was in Dubai, just meeting great people, networking, making a ton of money. 1 year ago, I made my first $10 million. And that's what I want to decide to know. Well, I was going off track, but okay. Yeah, I'm very excited. Like this is great. This is phenomenal. I hope you guys take away a lot from this. And yeah, let's follow my socials. We're gonna explode. We're gonna go up, you know. So IG is saioscar _ SAIOSCAR _ We got Twitch as saioscar, and then TikTok SAIIDOSH. Tune in. It's just lifestyle stuff, and we're gonna figure out what our niche is. It's perfectly unfolding into exactly what I want. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay blessed, and cheers. I'll see you guys next time.